The Santa Fe Indian School spoken word program is an outlet for the students of our school that are interested in writing and performance. It's a creative outlet for them to create original works of art, poetry, their own stories, their highest expression of their truth, and then to present those stories and poems on stage for diverse audiences, both locally and all over the world. And it's grown from very humble beginnings where it was sort of an on-campus type program, just something where kids could be writing and presenting, to something that's become almost a professional performance troupe, and drawn a lot of attention, I think, because of the uniqueness of the stories that the young people are creating, both individually and collaboratively, and with my help. We've developed not only these great stories, but these great presentations that involve native languages and native songs and dances, and also modern songs and dances. And the kids are authoring all of this and creating all of this on their own, and then presenting it, and really affecting people in very deep ways. You could do it through any art form, but poetry, and then performing that poetry, and being able to present yourself and give yourself to an audience or to another person or to the world. These are skills that are usable and very important in any area of life. So the young people are able to inhabit their bodies, and I see them expanding, like their selves. A lot of young people are sort of shrunken in on themselves, and the spoken word kids slowly but surely expand ever outward, and then they have this very large, joyful presence, and that's what they walk away from the program with. And I know with great confidence that they can do anything they want, and they will do what they need to do. And most of them are absolutely going to be leaders in their native communities and in the world, and they have important things to do, and now they have a lot of skills.
I have a story. In the beginning,
there was the word, and it was spoken.
Native Americans sang.
For centuries, our people told stories that saved our minds from complacency
and our hearts from ignorance of the past.
Our spiritual offering to the world.
I became part of the spoken word team when I was an 8th grader. And that's where I started off as learning from the alumni. And I really looked up to them. They were my role models. And so I have been part of this team for a very long time, and I've learned so much. Spoken word has changed me in quite a lot of ways. I was very quiet, or very shy actually. As my coach put it, Tim McLaughlin, he said, "You'll always be quiet, but you're never shy." And I always kind of took that quote to heart, because it made me realize I did grow in some way, and for me that was to be more open and not afraid to be vulnerable with my messages or speak up my mind. And I feel like it's helped me be more ambitious and strive for better things. I have quite a few poems that are my favorite that the team has performed. I think the most favorite one of mine is titled Kinalta. It was written by a spoken word alumni. Her name's April Chavez. And it's about her coming of age ceremony through the Navajo tradition. And it became so close to me because personally I went through that ceremony myself. And as I started reading the lines and rehearsing this poem, I was just like, wow, like I can totally connect with this, and I felt totally comfortable with it because I experienced it myself, and every time that I did perform it, I went back to that special moment in my life as I was being initiated into becoming a woman. What inspires me most is the different stories that I hear and the different backgrounds that people come from. And they put that through their poetry too, where they come from, what they cherished most is family, culture, their language, and it's really special. and you get a better sense of yourself as a Native American and knowing that these stories are important. And recently I've learned that this team always comes in with like new, fresh poets, and it's exciting. And just to get to learn them, get to know them, and get to know them through their writing, their styles, and how well they perform, and watching them grow. And that's what I get to learn and enjoy my senior year.
When we could see the sky, before we were blinded by buildings,
When our ancestors
scratched stories of our place in the universe.
onto rock walls,
Now we bomb
Desert brown.
and sky blue.
onto buildings,
Light colors make it possible to fly again.
We paint pottery designs,
not to prostitute our cultures,
But to show their
I became
beauty.
a part of the spoken word team last year, and it's just been an amazing journey for me. My friends are the main reason I'm a part of this. If it weren't for them, I honestly don't think I'd still be a part of this. They've encouraged me every day. Even now, they still encourage me just to become stronger, a better leader for the newer members, and also to push myself to new limits. They've honestly helped me become a better person, and I thank them. I have a lot of new gifts just because of these members, and it's really meant a lot. Just over 2 years ago, I was just a quiet, angry young man, and I didn't really care for much. And just in this year, I've learned so much and I've gained so much. I've been a part of something, and that's honestly had a big impact to me. I've never liked poetry growing up. I avoided writing at all costs, but I found a new love for it.